Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Vintage Story. I have tweaked the audio just a little bit again, so please let me know if you notice any positive or negative differences. And in this episode, we have something exciting going on, which is I don't really have a plan. We have a farm up and running, we have a basic house up and running. We could beeline it straight for copper, but I'm not really feeling that. There's a few things I'd like to do, like I'd like to get some more storage vessels. I'd like to populate our cellar, um, and I'd also like to get the heck out of here, because let me tell you, I am not feeling this area that we are in. I am seeing some promising stuff up here, and so I'm thinking what we may be able to do is we may be able to start a bit of a grand wave of exploration. We have plenty of food. And let me make sure I put things where they belong. I'm actually going to keep this packed dirt with me. And I think I'd like to bring a shovel. So let us nap a shovel real quick. And I'll bring the knife and I'll bring the axe. Although I'll bring some firewood with me just in case. Let's see. So you can go here, you can go here. And I can't make a shovel with bone, unfortunately. But I don't need this hoe. Let's put the hoe right here. And yeah, we'll bring both torches with us. I think that's fine. That's not no, we'll keep one in storage over here. Yeah, we'll just put it in here for now. Actually, no. I gotta remember my miscellaneous chest is this one right here. Okay. Oh. Bit of a glitch I've been having where things appear twice. I've had it happen a lot with chisels. Okay. And then I'll put you in the inventory. And then we're also likely gonna want to take a chest with us, which I don't really have. And I don't think I can fit, what is it, 4 items in the dump chest? Can I fit? Yes, I can. Okay. So I will take this reed chest with us as well. And I'll take you. That way we can fit things from our expedition. And I will get that there. We had some pottery going, didn't we? I believe we had the crocks and we had the bowls going, so we could do those oil lamps. Are you finally done? Oh, okay, you're finally done. Sorry, I have like a couple single player worlds running right now, so because of that, I just struggle to remember sometimes in the in-between what we're doing next if I don't record episodes back to back to back. And I don't always record episodes back to back, it does vary. And I think what we'll do is, for now, I'll place these crocks all in here, and then I'm going to take this cooking pot, and that way I'm carrying a crock of food instead of all my food. And I'll put these bowls in here for now. Make the oil lamp later. Alright. I believe we found, yeah, multiple sources of copper, so when we do go for copper, that's going to be really good. But for now, we're going to go exploring. And really, what we're exploring for is a place to live, because this area has proven itself to be fairly inhospitable in terms of there being a lack of general temporal stability. So that's what we're really looking for, are areas that are more temporally stable, and then we can begin a migration. So I'm looking for an area that's flat and that's temporally stable. It doesn't need to be perfect, as we may end up migrating again. Once we hit the Iron Age, we'll certainly end up building outposts. I am sure, as we need different resources and begin building translocators. And I have a dream of having a road network one day. I think that would be really cool. So we'll do those things. However, right now, we just need a stable place to live that is not in a land of gravel or temporally unstable. And because this is an exploration run, I do want to stop and actually take some time to explore the area. One thing I forgot to do is I wanted to bring a bed, so we most definitely can do that. We'll grab the stuff needed to make a bed, and we can sleep through the night as needed. This will also give our plants some time to grow. So we have this trader here. Let's actually take a look at what he is. Hey, buddy. You are a clothing trader. And go through some of this dialogue. You just wake up. I think I might still be dreaming. This ain't a dream, stranger. At least not one you'd like to be in. The air, the sun, the fields. How can it be real? They give you a tired smile. I can see it, friend. It's real, but it's treacherous. Demons stalk the land, and the world itself shifts. Alright. Got anything to trade, good sir? He does have some clothing, including merchant clothing. Isn't that cool? A full merchant outfit. That is pretty sweet. But nothing that we can worry about right now. Let's just get him labeled off. Clothing. And I will mark him in brown. Oh, look at that. We got ruins right here. The white ruins icon. Very nice. Yeah, so I think I want to make my way out this way, and I want to make my way out this way as well. Not as concerned about out this way and out this way, but these are the areas I'm really looking at. So let's start making our way. And I'm hoping that maybe we can make it to that other trader and sleep there for nightfall. That would be pretty cool. But just in case, I want to make sure I grab everything we need for a bed. So we'll head back over here where I didn't think we'd see ourselves venturing anytime soon. And we need 8, 16, 24 pieces of grass. Whoa. Shadows just updated right there. Let's go collect this grass now that we are back in the plains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And 21, 22, 23, 24. Perfect. And you all go in here like this. And now we have a bed. Yeah, so as we run this way, you can see our temporal stability is already kind of playing around. It's at 100%, but you can see it's kind of wiggling a little bit. And I'm sure we're going to start seeing it drop as we go further this direction. It was right on the shoreline here where things got really unstable. And shoreline-wise, yeah, I mean, I could swim across. It may be just easier to swim as opposed to doing all that walking. So why don't we do that? And the swimming's pretty boring, so what I'm going to do is I am going to just do a time lapse until we get to the trader over here. And you're probably going to see quite a few time lapses during this exploration run while we're not finding anything eventful. So I'll see you all in a few seconds. Alright, and as we approach this trader, I figure that's about as good a time as any to snap back to reality. Not seeing anything too scary right here, which is good. There is a lot of vegetation, and you never do quite know about the bears until they're on top of you. And let's just take a look up here. I'm not seeing anything too scary, so that is good. And this looks like a clothing trader. Alright, he's going to give us the same monologue, so I'm not really worried about him. And he's got just clothing, but we don't really need any of that. So let's do clothing trader. Clothing trader. So we do have a better look of this surrounding area now. And what I'm seeing is that this area here is fairly hilly, wooded, and not at all what I hoped and dreamed it would be as we started heading over here. But this area up here might be sunshine and rainbows. The problem is that we gotta get through this kind of wooded area, so let's see if we can pull that off, as the day is still somewhat young. And I'm not thrilled about running through this vegetated area, but so long as nothing jumps out at us, we should be a-okay. And who knows, since we have to run through a semi-wooded area, maybe we'll find the almighty bee. I'll tell you what I am seeing, though, is an almighty oak tree over there, which I really, really like to see. In fact, it may even be worth marking that oak tree off because of how much I like oak trees, and I'm gonna want some. So we are here. You are the oak tree, so I'll do oak tree. And I came to realize that this icon is for marking trees, and this icon is for the actual fruit. So I'm going to want to go through and update my icons accordingly. At least I made that decision too, but that's neither here nor there. That's for another time. I do want to take all the seeds I can get. So I will break those flax seeds. I will break the seeds of whatever this is over here. Some spelt right here, very nice. Perfect, so we can cut our way right through this area. Oh, I got a fruit tree. What do I have? I got a pear tree. Okay. Pear tree. And it's mature too, which is great. We'll eat our food. It's about that time. We've got a glitch with how the water spawned, so that's pretty cool. Whoa, okay, okay. We've also got wolves. Duly noted. Is that the other wolf? Kinda looks like the other wolf. Oh man, this isn't good at all. And I don't have my spears with me. I should have actually brought my spears for trimming down the wildlife. And we can look at going this way instead, but it appears wooded. Although that wolf's in the water, so I could just make a run for it, go around. Not the happiest about it. Whoa. Well, let's do that. Because if that's where the wolf is, then there shouldn't be any wolf on top of us as we head this way. In theory, at least. And let us head this way. Okay, so this puts us on the other side of literally wolf country. As we saw wolves, and what are you? You're a tower, are you not? Oh. Wow. We have another ruin too. I don't know if it's newer, but I've only seen it once before, so I do believe it's rare. Like a mound. So let's get this ruin all squared away. Because I'm not really looking to explore it right now. Although this area still doesn't quite look like what I'm looking for. So we may continue exploring. You can see this whole thing is a structure. And this is the entrance to it right here. And we've got some stone path block. Wow. I don't know what's down here, but it is something for another time. That's what I gotta say. Right now I'm focused purely on trying to find a place to live. That is priority number 1. Although, this could be fairly exciting. And we could sleep in here if we really needed to. So, I think we have found a new thing to do in the meantime, because as I take a look at this terrain, I'm, again, left wanting for something. And I don't want to go too much further up this way. I'd like to maybe swing around and through this way, although I don't think I got to marking that bear. We could also benefit from heading south and going this way, since we know these woods are fairly wolf-free, so we've got some exploration that we can do. But let's take a look. Oof, that was on me. Let's take a look over here. Got this whole maze. And we've got cobblestone. Does it go anywhere? Do anything? Oh yeah, we've got path right here. So I got this like caved in path. I wonder if this is anything I'm supposed to pay attention to. The most interesting thing I found here is that cobblestone room. Although, let me tell you, I appreciate having a source of stone path, because it's not the easiest thing to find. Oh, you're not what I'm looking for. It's you right here. Is there anything this way? Is there anything right here? Whoa. There's something. Oh boy. I should have known better than that. And if you think you can't see, I can't see. As I say, when in doubt, pillar out. I wonder if this is... Yeah, it looks like it's a natural pool of water. I don't know if it's related to our structure here. It could be. Yeah, I really don't know what this is or what it's supposed to be, but what I do know is that I need a fire, and I meant to bring firewood with me, but I did not. So, oh, it's starting to get dark out anyway, it's 6 o'clock, and we're out of our torch. So, let's scramble, and I need you. Well, actually, let's get down to the trader. That's what we'll do. And we'll deal with the fire. Copper, 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 copper. We absolutely will mark you down. We'll deal with the fire once we get to the trader. Okay, and I do just need some wood, so I'll grab this walnut. Whoops. Luckily, we're getting through May, which means that, if anything, the days should be getting longer. These are pigs, and not more wolves or hunters. Bighorn lamb. Perfect. And onions. Imagine if the wolf caught us because we were going for onions. That would stink. Here we go. Make our way right over here. And we definitely can regroup a little bit about what we saw. Oh, there's a fruit tree right here. Pear tree. Someone must have been screaming over that. Pear tree. Great. And I have everything I need to build a new fire, but I may wait until tomorrow. And I want to do some maintenance to our map, but we'll see. Yeah, where it is getting dark. Well, it is low rift activity. Okay. Let's build a fire real quick. So I get my fire starter here. And I need a piece of grass. And will it let me build it right here? Okay, I wasn't sure if that was too close to the trader. And let's get my torch right in here. And we'll start a fire. Yeah, that was very silly of me. Stepping into that water like that, the way that I did. And I'd also like to take this moment and opportunity to put some of our loot away. Just start filling this chest with some random bits and bobs. And this torch is almost ready. Perfect. I also want to grab some more food out of our crock. We've got about 4 days of food, although I don't anticipate us using it all. And let's hang out with the trader here. And as we hang out with the trader, let's look around our map and just do some maintenance and adjustments and plot our next course. So I want to make sure that I am marking these with the fruit icon, and I'm going to use the tree icon for actual trees. So we'll mark this all here. And then I don't like this brown oak tree. I'm going to use this tan color instead. There we go. And then let's take a look at the ruins. I got a ruin here, and I've got ruins here. I'm going to go with ruins, although I'm not really sure what it is. I've got an unknown fruit tree right here. Fruit tree. Oh, and we didn't have to go back this way at all. If I just looked at my map, I would have seen that I've got a trader right here. Well, that's too bad. Mighty unfortunate. And we'll just do a quick glance. Yeah, buddy, you want to say that again? See if we can find anything else of note. So far, there's nothing truly jumping out at me. And I definitely don't want to hit this area. At least nothing's telling me to very strongly. I am much more interested in hitting this area and... glitch right there. And I am interested in hitting this area, but I'm not too keen on the bear that's over here, because I did not manage to mark really where it was hanging out. We could also get a raft and head up this area. I think that would be really nice. A raft might be a good thing for us. And let me look at where we're heading back. It's that temporally unstable area, but if I were to head, I don't want to head this way. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to sleep. And we're going to sleep till, we'll call it 4 a.m. So let's see, that takes us to 11. And that's 2. Oh, so I need to get up now. There we go. Get up right before 5. Now, we can swim back here. I don't know if I need to swim. I can probably circle around for real this time, since we're doing some hefty exploration. I just want to get you over here, get my axe back here. Feel better about that. Although there still could be bad things lurking around over here. Even though the area is nicer. So we want to be careful and be mindful of that. This is I'm proud that we're exploring and really sticking through this, because if this was a single player world, I would have restarted on episode 1. I had just done so many takes of episode 1 that I was like, you know what, we're going to commit. And here we are, so I'm proud of myself, because normally if everything's not perfect, I'm not interested. Okay, I'm definitely not very happy with this terrain. Mainly because if there was a wolf or something, we really don't have much opportunity to get away, I feel like. Oh, hello. A yellow apple tree. Yellow apple tree. And we are, in fact, getting hungry. I see a fruit tree over here. Is that what this is? Let me just take a quick look. No, it doesn't look it. I thought it did, but it does. It's not one. Let's move on then. Just some regular rocks. The white made it look like they were something interesting. As we're making our way through this area, it is opening up a bit more of over here, and still not very excited about what I see. Chickens I don't mind. No immediately visible ruins or translocators, but that's okay. Let's see, we might be able to break a pot right here. That would be pretty cool. Let's go take a look. A farming vessel, don't mind if I do. Ooh, and we got a cabbage seeds, and we got a copper scythe. Very, very happy about that. And I'm going to mark these as ruins that I have looted before I make my way back into this forsaken land. So the scythe is really good for cutting grass, and I'll probably use the scythe just to stockpile a ton of grass, and we can use the grass for roofing on future projects. So that is very nice to have. It's slightly less monotonous. You're able to get maybe 5 or 6 grass for what used to be 1, and the durability is much, much greater. So this is all wooded over here. But this area, this might show some promise back here. I lied. I don't know how much promise this is showing at all. Could swing around and through. I have to navigate this whole mess though. I've yet to decide if I feel like this whole mess is worth it. Get some more seeds. I'm really not getting any of the seeds I want, which is too bad. Some of the foods that I can meaningfully boil. Temporal instability, of course. Let's make our way out of here. Head this way, up a bit. Don't see any bears right now, which is good. Do see some quartz bits. How common quartz is, I'm not that worried. I am really liking what this is looking like so far. I do want to just skirt around these woods. So let's see if I can do that successfully. Oh, I got more rye. Awesome. Still unstable. This whole area is unstable, which is very unfortunate. I am just on the... That was a bear. Was it just some sheep? Oh, I got a ruin right here. That's cool. Ruins. And I got blue clay, which is pretty cool. Blue clay, which has been thrown upwards. And I've got more rye, which is okay, I guess. It's not cool. And I got a cave that doesn't go down very far, which is how we like our caves when we're weak and don't really have much going for us so far. Let's take a look over here. Where is that ruin? That ruin I'm looking for is straight ahead. Oh, maybe we'll just circle around. How wonderful would that be? I was a bit more optimistic for this area, and it is temporally stable, but it is kind of out of the way, while simultaneously, I think just being a bit hillier than I wanted. I knew it was going to be a hill going into this, but so far it doesn't look like it's plateauing out in any meaningful way. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a trader right here. I was going for this ruin the whole time. Let's ruin this. Alright, let's go see what this trader's up to. So that's cool, we got ruins and a trader right here. Hey buddy, what kind of trader are you? You have Asia stuff, a luxuries trader. Oh, you do look very luxurious, don't you? Alright. Got anything to trade, good sir? Yeah, he's got fancy business. But nothing that we can afford, most certainly. So let's get him marked off. The luxuries trader. And now what? I'm not seeing anything too great over this way, and definitely not seeing anything too great over this way. We've done quite the loop-de-loop here. I think we may as well work on completing our loop. I just realized I don't have home and not farm. Oh. Let's start making our way down in this general direction. Oh, this general direction. Whoa. Are you a hole that goes down to something that might be interesting? Not that I can see. But you are certainly a hole that goes down. Alright. So this is all forest over here. We do not like that. We do see this fruit tree. That might be interesting. But I don't really want to head in this direction. So I will mark the fruit tree. But it's not something we're looking for right now. I'm looking to skirt around these woods. Go around them on the other side. So let's see. I mean, it's a beautiful area. If there wasn't a trader and a ruin. I mean, if there's a ruin, that'd be fine. But if there wasn't a trader up there, I might seriously consider it with how beautiful of an area this is. But I don't really care that much, unfortunately, about having a luxuries trader. Let's see. This puts us loosely on the other side of the forest. Emphasis on loosely, I suppose. Well, this area is pretty, but again, it's not really practical for what we're looking for. Few ruins and another trader, but I really don't want to make my way into the woods at all. I want to beeline it straight through this area and start heading that way. I believe. Yep. Head right through down here. May as well eat some berries. One other thing that we haven't seen at all that... Okay. I saw that. That was a bear for real. One other thing that we haven't really seen at all that I'm very disappointed by is we have not come across any Terra Preta. Admittedly, we've been running everywhere. However, Terra Preta would still be very nice to see. This whole area here is just kind of disappointing. There we go, that's the little crack we're aiming for. Hopefully the rest of the trip home, I don't want it to be eventful per se, but I guess what I meant to say is I hope some of the other areas we're looking to explore, like up here and over here, I hope those are a little more exciting. So the rest of our trip home is pretty cut and dry, and it's taken us through land that we've mostly been to before, so we head through this area. Ooh, it looks like a double fruit tree almost. Just dodge you here. I was gonna say I'm gonna time lapse through, but honestly we're hitting through pretty quick, so we might just stick to it. I think it'll be really great when they add more stuff to lakes and they adjust the oceans more and add rivers and so on. In a game like Vintage Story, I'm sure it's coming. I'm really interested to see what's going to be coming in the 1.19 update. As of right now, we're in 118.6 pre-release 1. So we don't necessarily have any news on 1.19, but I'm beyond excited to start getting teasers about that. I don't know if they'll do more world generation. I can imagine they want to break where they just did so much overhaul on the world generation side of things, but you never know. I do not like this at all, by the way. I think we've been around this piece of woods, and I think we've identified it as non-threatening, but I really can't emphasize enough to you how much I'm relying on the words, I think. We may be walking into a death trap conveniently close to home, but a death trap nonetheless. So as we make our way here, well, there's crops, so I guess this is our landing spot. Beyond excited about this cabbage, by the way. I mean, wow, cabbage is the best vegetable in the game, I believe. It's going to take us a while to build up a meaningful amount of the cabbage, where we only have 2 seeds, but it's something that we can get started, which is really nice. Alright. So we need to head home and not startle any wolves in the process. That is our one and our only objective. We definitely have not trekked through these woods because I am not a player that has enough courage to do this. I am being brave for the cameras. Although I do believe we've probably made it scot-free. So that's good. Oh, and there's a ruin over here I didn't know about. I didn't see it on the map. Well, I can see it. Oh, it looks very interesting, actually. Got some cobble skull. See that bony soil on the ground there. Huh. Pared away cobble skull. Does not look how cobble skull should look. We'll grab this bony soil. It's pretty easy to get. We'll just go down below for it. Looks like there's quite a lot of it too, huh? Cobble skull I don't necessarily need, so I'm not worried about that. Let's break this tool vessel. Wow, and another copper scythe. How lucky is that? I could... okay. Oh, I didn't necessarily need to go about it like that. Let's throw some of this stuff so that I can put this chest down. And put some of this stuff in the chest, I'm sure. I was gonna say, I'm sure I picked up some of this grain and then I get it put away. Grab that bony soil, wonderful. Then we'll head back up this way, I suppose. So I want to mark this as a ruin that's actually, it's been fully looted. So I will mark it in green. Right here. Ruins. Very nice. Right close to home, too. I think it's probably one of the most interesting things we found. Although that other thing was fairly interesting. I just have no idea what it does, is the problem. Yeah, don't yell at me. Alright. Keep trekking this way. Hey, baby sheep. Our home is just right over here. Look at that. Here we are. So let's take the time now to clear up our inventory and put some of our stuff away, including putting this chest back. And let's grab these seeds and get them going where they need to go. And let us also get this dirt where it needs to go. Put this flint into the overflow for now. You can go here for now. You're the animal things chest, aren't you? Okay. Well, let's deal with our extra tools. We'll get the scythes. Oh. See, that's how the scythes work. Although I was looking to just break the grass. We'll get the scythes placed right here for now. This is just for the sake of cleaning up. It's not actually how things will end up being. And you go in here. I want all this stuff to go in here. Wonderful. This was all gonna have to go in here. However, this, and this can come with me. Stick, we might have room for. Hay bed, we definitely are gonna have to put away. You go here for now. We're gonna definitely need to build some tool racks. What was I looking for? You and you. And then we can get some more firewood stacking up back here. Perfect. And did I have a wood or... I was gonna say, I had to have some where the sticks were going. Been perfect. While we were doing that as well, our crops started growing. So that is very nice. Our parsnips are doing well, my spelt is doing well, and my rye is doing well. I'm not gonna, excuse me, plant more of the spelt and rye. Just because we already have some growing and it's got a couple days on it, and I want everything to finish at the same time, so I'm not that worried about that. with that being said, that, I think, is going to do it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching as we played some Vintage Story. And today, I think we did a great job exploring. We explored quite a good swath of the map, this whole area right here. And I think next time we are going to continue on that quest by exploring down this way and working towards getting a raft so we can explore this way. Join me next time as we go and do some more exploring. In the meantime, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do your thing so that you don't miss out. This has been Faco11, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.